Hi students, good morning. Today we'll do one or two examples on capacitors and dielectric. See, this is our first question on capacitor. It is, say, two capacitors of 2 microfarad and 6 microfarad are in series. Say values he has given, two capacitors 2 microfarad and 6 microfarad are in series. They are connected in series across 20 volt. 20 volt it is. So find the charge on these capacitors. On the two capacitors it is. Find the charge. Find the charge on these capacitors. Along with that, and potential difference across each capacitor. Let us see. See, two capacitors I will take. They are connected in series according to the question. Connected in series. Let us assume having Q1 charge, capacitance C1, Q2 charge, capacitance C2. These two capacitors, Q1 is equal to 2 microfarad, Q2 is equal to 6 microfarad, and see, they are connected in series across a 20 volt. So this I will connect with a source of 20 volt battery. 20 volt, right? Okay, this is our rough figure what he has given. Let us say given data. See, Q1 is equal to 2 microfarad. Micro means 10 to the power minus 6. Q2 is equal to 6. It is not Q1, it is. We need to find charge only. So it is capacitance C1 and here it is C2. C2 is equal to 6 microfarad. Right? Okay. This is 20 volt. V is equal to 20 volts. He has given. So what is our first aim? Our aim is to find charge on these capacitors. Charge on these two capacitors. Say it is a series connection, so that in a series charge on each capacitor will be same only. And here potential will divide here. Here to here, this is first capacitor, V1 potential, and here V2 potential, right? So in a series, potential will divide for all the capacitors, but number of charges is same due to the induction effect that we have discussed in the theory part. Now, okay, first I will calculate the charge. So therefore charge on these capacitors, is charge Q is equal to CV. Charge Q is equal to CV. See, this capacitance I will represent by S. See, S means capacitors are connected in series. That value I want to know first. Capacitors are connected in series. So series capacitance I want to know of this system. So what is the formula for the series? We know that, say, 1 by C is equal to, say, 1 by C is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. So this I will represent by S for series, right? So C1 value, C2 value we have here. C1 value, C2 value. So by doing this, we will get the value of CS. So that CS I can use here so that you will get charge. So first I will find the capacitors in series. That is what equivalent capacitors are connected in series it is. First I will do that. Okay, see, first I will find the capacitance of series capacitor C. Two capacitors connected in series so that 1 by Cs is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. These two are connected in series. Therefore 1 by 2 it is plus 1 by C2 value is 6. Okay, so here LCM becomes 6 and this become 2 into 3 and 6 into 1 means it become 4. So that 2 2s are 3 is 2 divided by 3 it is, right? So 1 by Cs is equal to 2 by 3. I want to know the value of Cs. So take reciprocal of this, so that Cs is equal to 3 by 2. This value I got. So our aim is to find charge on the capacitor. So charge I will define. Therefore charge on each capacitors is charge. Q is equal to C into V. This I will represent by S. Capacitors are connected in series, so that value I have here. So that Cs is equal to 3 divided by 2 into V value. How much he has given? 20 he has given. 20. 2 ones are 10s are here. So that your answer is 30. Charge it is. So that it is coulomb. Right? Okay. See here we have substituted these values in as it is microfarad. So this I will write microcoulomb. It is microcoulomb. 30 microcoulomb. We have the charge on each capacitors. Now potential difference across each he has asked. Potential difference. Okay. Potential V is equal to Q by C. Potential difference across each capacitors. So first I will find the potential across first capacitor. Potential difference across C1 capacitor. This C1 capacitor, or you may call 2 microfarad, right? C1 capacitor. So that potential V1 is equal to Q divided by C, right? So across what it is? C1. So C1 I will take, right? Okay. Q value we have here 30 microcoulomb. So 30 micro 10 to the power minus 6 divided by C1 value 2 microfarad. 2 into micro 10 to the power minus 6. However, these two are get cancelled. If it become numerator, 10 to the power of minus 6 plus 6 get cancelled here. So that 2 ones and here 15s. Your answer is 15 here. This is V1 value. It is potential across first capacitor. Now potential difference across C2. So V2 I will find here. V2 is equal to Q divided by C2. Okay. 30 into 10 to the power minus 6 divided by 6 into 10 to the power minus 6. So that these two again get cancelled here, right? Here your answer is 5 volts, right? So this is our potential difference across each capacitor. It is. This is the method of finding the potential across each capacitors. N number of you may apply the same method to the n number of capacitors, right? And this what we have done here. This is charge we have done here. Charge. this is charge, this is capacitor. See, charge he has asked to find charge on these capacitors. So charge is equal to formula Q is equal to CV. Which C it is? Capacitors, they are connected in series. So C, yes, I have written. If these capacitors are in parallel, I should write CP. Capacitors are connected in parallel. So parallel formula I will apply here. This is the method, right? So we'll go for the next one. Okay, students, see here. This is our next question. In figure already he has given. In figure, the potential difference between A and B is 60 volt he has given. 60 volt. That means these two ends are connected by 60 volt. It is understood. It is. See, A and B is 60 volt. What is the potential difference across 6 capacitor? 6 microfarad capacitor. Okay, say, but here in the previous he has given in the question, that is 2 capacitors are connected in series, so that series formula we have applied 1 by Cs is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. But in this given figure, these 2 capacitors are in series, but these 2 capacitors are in parallel, and that means this system contains series as well as parallel also. So that for our first step is, our first move is that we should simplify this figure, right? I will make the complicated figure in a simple manner. Okay, let us see how it is. Simplification of this figure is, see, these 2 capacitors I will keep it as it is, and see these 2 are in parallel. These 2 are in parallel, so that what I will do, I will apply the parallel formula for these 2 capacitors. These 2 capacitors. What is the parallel formula? Cp is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3 dash dash up to Cn we may apply. Here we have 2 capacitors in parallel, so C1 plus C2 we can apply here. So by using these 2, one answer we will get, that I will represent Cp. Some answer we will get by these 2. So remaining this I will keep as it is. So this is our simplified figure of the given figure, right? Okay, remaining as it is I will write 6 microfarad, 3 microfarad, and by using these 2 capacitors, one answer we will get here, that is Cp I have written here, we will see later, and this is 3 microfarad, right? Okay, what is our aim here? Potential difference across 6 microfarad. Potential difference across 6 microfarad. See, potential difference across 6 microfarad means here we have 6 microfarad capacitors. So potential V is equal to Q divided by C. Which capacitor we need to take here? This one it is, right? Okay. Q is equal to charge on the capacitors. See, this is a series. Now we have it here, series connection. So charge on series capacitors is same only. So first I will find the value of Q here, right? Before that, what I have done here, this is capacitor, these 2 capacitors are in parallel, so that first I will do it in a series. So from figure 3 microfarad and 3 microfarad, 3 microfarad and 3 microfarad are connected in parallel. Therefore Cp is equal to C, or you may give the name here if you are getting confusion. I will call it as a C1, C2. So better, I have written here 3 microfarad and 3 microfarad are connected in parallel means, so 3 plus 3 I will write, right? Okay, formula Cp is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3 plus C4, like that it is. Formula we have done it is, so based on that it is 6 microfarad it is, right? So Cp value I have got here. So this Cp value I will write here 6 microfarad. Cp is equal to 6 microfarad. Now it is in series. So series formula I will apply. This is the what final figure, it is final figure. So to this I will take the value of capacitance, equivalent capacitance. So therefore 1 by Cs, series I am applying to this, 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3 plus 1 by C4. So directly I will write the values only. It is 1 by 6 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by Cp means it is again it is 1 by 6 plus 1 by 3 it is. Just to do the calculation of this, and we will get here 6 divided by 6, so that you will get 1. It is 1 microfarad. Check it, don't take simply 1 microfarad. So 1 by Cs is equal to 1 microfarad. Take the reciprocal of it. Cs is equal to again 1 microfarad only it is. So Cs is equal to 1 microfarad. This is what we have got here. Cs is equal to this figure equivalent capacitance we have here, right? Okay, now we will see potential difference across 6 microfarad we need to find here. Potential difference across 6 microfarad. Okay, from the, see here we have two capacitors. You may apply anyone you assume it is to the 6 microfarad we want here. Anyone you can assume. Totally it is 6 microfarad quantity I am going to consider here, right? Okay, see potential difference across 6 microfarad is V is equal to Q divided by C. Which capacitor it is? 6 microfarad capacitor. So Q value I have here 1 into 10 to the power 1 into 10 to the power. So charge value still we did not have here. Charge value, Cs value we have here. So first I will take the value of charge. Okay, before that I will take the value of charge here. We need to find the charge. Okay, see charge on capacitors, charge on all the capacitors it is, because it is series. In series charges are same. Charge Q is equal to C into V. Which C it is? Yes, C, yes it is. This is the final figure. This is in series connection. So charge Q is equal to C into V. C means 1 into 10 to the power minus 6. 1 into 10 to the power minus 6, or you may write 1. That answer I will write in micro, right? V means how much he has given? 60 volt. 60 volt. So 60 into 1, 60 it is. 60 into 10 to the power minus 6 farad, or you may write 60 microfarad. Both are correct only it is. So this is our charge. This is our charge, right? So charge on capacitor Q is equal to CV. C value into V value, that itself is our charge. Now I got the charge. I will apply the potential difference across the formula. Okay, see potential potential difference across the 6 microfarad capacitor. So V is equal to Q divided by C. Which C it is? 6 microfarad capacitor. So what is the value of charge? 60 into 10 to the power minus 6 divided by which capacitor? 6 microfarad. 6 into microfarad it is. So 10 to the power minus 6. This is cancel here. So here our answer is 10 volts it is. 10 volts. This is our potential difference. See, potential difference across 6 microfarad, or you may assume it as a this 6 or this 6, means capacity of 6 microfarad capacitor will take 10 volts, and remaining it will distribute for other capacitors. It is under 60 volt, right? So this is the method of solving to the given figure. It is first you simplify the complicated figure into a simple figure. It is right. See, this is parallel. I have by simplifying I have made it as a series connection. This is one type of method of solving of capacitor numerical. It is okay. We'll see some numericals on dielectric also. It is right. Okay, we'll go for the next one. Okay, this is our next question. This question is based on the concept of dielectric. It is okay. See here, the capacitance of parallel plate. See, the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor becomes 4/3 times of its original. Concentrate on this. 4/3 times of its original. Let us assume original capacitance C and new capacitance C dash is equal to 4/3 times of original, right? See, once I will read the question. Capacitance of parallel plate capacitor becomes 4/3 times of its original. Let us assume original it was C capacitance. Now after becoming C dash is equal to 4/3 into C, like that it is. Okay, value for its original value, full stop, continue. If dielectric slab of thickness T is equal to D/2. Okay, let us discuss with the rough figure. Let us assume here we have the parallel plate capacitor, and see, when before that I will write here, when air is medium, capacitance C is equal to A epsilon naught by D. This is one thing, because here we are introducing slab, thickness of slab, dielectric slab we are introducing. So before it is C is equal to A epsilon by D, one thing, and this is what the data he has given. Parallel plate capacitor becomes 4/3 times of its original. I will write it later. Before that you should concentrate on this. Slab T is equal to D/2. In bracket you concentrate here. See, T is equal to D/2 is inserted between the plates. T is equal to, let us assume slab D/2 slab I am going to introduce like this. I have introduced the slab. Exactly half distance of the plates. It is, say D is the distance between the plates. Already he has given in the bracket, question itself he has given D is the distance. If we introduce D/2 means exactly half thickness we are introducing here, half of the distance thickness dielectric medium we are introducing. See, this is the medium air and this is slab. So this distance I will call it as a D1 and this distance I will call it as a D2. This is D1, this is air medium, that distance I have considered it as a D1. This is slab medium, D2 I have taken here, right? For this medium, let us assume K1 is the dielectric constant. For this medium, K2 is the dielectric constant. And what he is asking to find, say D is the distance between the plates. Here we have introduced D/2 thickness. D/2 thickness. D/2 means exactly half distance of the distance between the plates. This is D. If D is the distance, D/2 means this is we have introduced here. This is D/2. T is equal to D/2 thickness slab we have introduced. So what is the dielectric constant of the slab he is asking? Slab means our question is here. K2 is equal to question mark. We know K1 is equal to, it is 1 for air medium. For air, if air is a medium, dielectric constant K is equal to 1 it is. We understood, we know this. And on introducing the slab, what will be the dielectric constant of this slab, he is asking. So this is our data. Okay, I will write here the given data. Say with two dielectric mediums, say this is for the air medium, C is equal to A epsilon by D, we have written here. So with concentrate here, it is very important, with two dielectric medium, one is air, another one is slab. Our formula is C dash. I will take formula for this. If we are having two dielectric slab, I am writing the formula for that. C dash is equal to see, dielectric we have here. So dielectric means K epsilon A divided by D. This is the formula, general formula, we know this. But here distance, here we have two mediums and both the mediums having different distance. One is having D1, another one is having D2, right? So D1 is equal to how much it is? D1 distance is equal to how much it is? D by 2. D2 also D by 2 only. If it is D, exactly half we have introduced the slab, means remaining it is D by 2. This is also D by 2, as we have introduced D by 2 slab. So that this formula I will alter as per the concept, K epsilon A divided by C, D1 by 2 plus D2 by 2, right? Formula it is. See, this is general we have written here. So as per the figure, just I am altering here, right? As per the figure, this is general formula we have. So that C dash is equal to K epsilon A divided by D1 by 2 plus D2 by 2, half. Two mediums we have here. So distance of that D by 2, right? Okay, this is general it is. And again this formula I can also written as, say this K I will write below that, because here K1 and K2 two mediums we have here. So as per the figure, this K I will send below that. So epsilon A divided by, instead of K we have here K1 and K2, two dielectric constant we have. So that our formula become D1 by C, this K become denominator K into 2 plus D2 divided by, again here I will give the name K1, here I will give the name K2 into this 2 I will write here. Here K I have splitted according to our concept, K1 and K2 I have written here. Otherwise if we don't have two dielectric means, otherwise our formula become D1 by 2, D1 divided by 2 plus D2 divided by 2. This will be here as it is, or you may write here as a K, D1 by 2 into K it is, that's all it is, plus D2 by 2 into K only it is, because if we have a single medium, K value is only 1. Here we have two mediums, so we have two K values. One is K1 for air, another is K2 for slab. Our aim is to find K2 only here, so that our final formula C dash is equal to this one, right? From the original formula we have altered this, right? This is our formula, this I will remove, right? Okay, C dash is equal to, this is our final formula. Let us substitute the value of K1, and our aim is to find K2 only. So that here, see, before going to that, C dash is equal to, say it becomes 4 by 3 times of its original, no? Just values. See, this is our formula, just I am writing the given data here. C dash is equal to 4 by 3 times of original. Original means C, 4 by 3 times of original, K1 is equal to 1, K2 is equal to question mark, right? And D1 is equal to D by 2, already we have written here, and D2 is equal to D by 2 only. Let us substitute. C dash is equal to epsilon A divided by D1 divided by 2 it is. Okay, see, D1 by 2 into K1 means D1 by 2 already we have here. So into K1 means 1 it is, plus D2 by 2 we have here, K2 I will write as it is. So D1 value is D by 2. So while substituting, D1 is equal to D by 2 it is. So D by 2 into K1 means 1. Here also D2 is equal to D by 2. So that here D divided by 2 into K I will write as it is. Into K I will write as it is. This is K2 we need to find here. K2 we need to find. K1 value already I have given here. K1 is equal to 1. So let us simplify here. Okay. See, C dash is equal to epsilon A divided by D by 2 plus D divided by 2 K2, or you may call K also it is. Okay. Epsilon A divided by D by 2 common, D by 2 common, remaining 1 plus 1 divided by K2 it is. So C dash is equal to we have here, so 4 by 3 into C. Okay, 4 by 3 into C is equal to, see, epsilon A by D formula we have, that is C. Epsilon A by D value is C. So that C I will write, this 2 I will send, numerator 2 divided by 1 plus 1 divided by K. Okay, this cancel, 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 by 3 is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus 1 by K, it is K2 it is. Okay, take reciprocal, 3 by 2 is equal to 1 plus 1 by K2 it is. Okay, send this 1 here. So 3 by 2 minus 1 is equal to 1 by K2 it is. Okay, 2 1s are 2, 3 minus 2